Record. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Toradora Discord server podcast. I'm your host, Dark Trennow, and with me today is host I'm Always Losing.
Hey y'all, what's up?
Guest SmilingJoe125.
What's up?
And special guest Wishes.
Hi, Wishes Desu.
Oh my fuck.
So this definitely isn't the first time we've tried to record this or anything like that.
So funny story. Do you guys want to hear the reason why it's been taking so long? So basically, after the whole Wally incident, Wishes has been on the run from the police for like 6 months now. And so he just escaped to Mexico, so now he finally has a stable internet connection and place to record.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that's where
exactly
you're wrong. Why would I go to Mexico?
Oh, should I not have said that?
Do you live closer to Canada, Wishes?
Well, I do, but also Mexico's a fucking shithole. I would.
Well, alright.
Before we go any further, let me explain some background on Wishes. Wishes is the actual chief moderator, and I believe he was the founder of our Toradora Discord server. He is renowned for having perhaps what may be the most abominable taste we can find in like a server of I think over 200 people. But yeah, he holds the record for that far and wide. If you like it and you think it's good, Wishes probably thinks it's garbage. In fact, I actually have a message from Shin to convey to you, Wishes. It reads, "Tell Wishes I said he has shit taste, please." Do you have a response?
Thank you.
Alright.
Excellent. Expect nothing
So,
less.
Wishes, tell us about how you found Toradora.
Wow. Funny story. It's not funny.
Okay.
So, I liked Toradora. You see, this all happened back when I was a wee young lad at the age of 15.
Okay, so this was quite some time ago.
Yeah,
Back
all
in the
2
olden
years
days.
ago.
Like the Renaissance.
man.
Time goes
2
by
years ago.
fast. Yep. So, I got Discord because Skype sucked ass. And we needed something better.
Yes.
So I got Discord and was in my friend's server with my IRL buddies. And then I found that there were like groups for like interests. I think the first one I joined was a Love Live related one. We won't talk about that. It was a dark time.
Yes, we will.
Boy,
Dark
sounds like a
times.
very interesting experience you had there.
And some of the people there were cool. Some of them I hated, and which is why I stopped talking there. But
Wait, are you still in it? Or
yeah, I'm in it. I haven't said anything for like months, probably like a
it
year.
active?
Do us a favor and put the podcast link in that server.
Is it active?
Let's see. The last message was today, right now. 6 girls
Okay.
dabbed in snow halation.
Yeah,
Right then.
sounds like a place you should definitely not speak in.
I'd go along with that.
Yeah, I don't know who talks in there now, but the people I used to talk to, and they were pretty cool, mostly. I still kind of talk to one of them, because he likes stockings.
Hell yeah, boy.
We'll get there, Wishes. Toradora, how did you find Toradora?
Oh yeah. How did I find Toradora? I don't know. No idea.
No idea.
You just kind of happened upon it while you were
Okay.
like, browsing through anime or something?
I know, like, hundreds of thousands of anime.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. This
I
man's...
just-
Like, have you seen a certain magical index? This man is indexed.
I just,
So, but you clearly liked enough because you started a Discord server for it.
yeah. Yeah. I did. It was my favorite for
And
a
that
few
Discord
years.
server became the one for the subreddit.
I don't know. Are we official? I'm not even like.
Yes,
I'm not
yes,
even a
we
mod
are
on
official.
the-
What?
I don't handle the Reddit
Wait, we are.
at all. 'Cause the way it's kind of split up is we have the 3 mods. Shin does most of like the community management, like dealing with Reddit and like partnerships and like talking to people about like suggestions and stuff. Zara does more of like the harder, like telling people to stop doing dumb shit and banning and kicking people. And then I do mostly the like internal maintenance, which there isn't much of, but sometimes it happens.
Yes.
Well, we did like the big like remodeling after the near-death experience.
Yeah, that was all me, which also changed a lot about how the server works, and Shin doesn't understand it, and I don't think Zara does either. So now whenever they need to like
Great.
do something with the roles, I have to do it because I'm the only one who really understands how it works, and the way it works
Can't be
is
that
not
hard.
fun.
Why does Xerax get so heated about you changing the Omni color?
I changed it like once.
He's like, I swear to God, you change it every day, but it's the same.
It stays the same. I don't know. For some reason, it seems to change a lot with like Flux. I don't know if you use Flux, but it makes my screen yellower, and it changes the shade of blue that the mods have like really drastically at night for some reason.
Okay, and is that for like to protect your
Yeah,
eyes?
It reduces blue light, which would make sense why it affects blue colors so much, but it still looks really
Oh.
weird because it looks like it's changing colors.
So as you know, we keep a tally of favorite characters. Who is your favorite character, Wishes?
My favorite character is Ami. I don't remember her last name, to be honest.
Kawashima.
Yep, that's the one.
Real, I didn't have you as an Ami person.
I saw you were hovering over Taiga.
I have an Ami. I'm in the Ami role in the server.
I really didn't think you were Ami. Huh.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
The mods
That's
have all
really
different
surprising.
roles.
Wait, why am I surprised?
Say.
Of course Wishes has bad taste.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So, you liked Toradora enough to start a server for it.
Yeah.
Tell us about the early days of the server, since only you were really there for them.
It was pretty much the same thing, but with slightly less people, I guess.
Care to elaborate? Like, are you saying like Xerax was always himself? He was always, arguing with people about their taste in games and whatnot.
Yeah. Zerix is one of the earliest people. So is Shin, and MNG, and Fane. Not that he's really there anymore.
Fane's still here. He just doesn't talk too often.
He just doesn't like Discord.
Yeah.
Why did you appoint mod roles to Xerax and Shin rather than like MNG and them?
I gave it to Zerax because he was like I feel bad if I ban people. Zerax doesn't care.
Oh,
I felt
you
like
had
he
the
was
good cop, bad
he can
cop
enforce the
thing.
rules well. And then Shin got mod because he literally said, if you give me mod, I'll be around more. And also we needed a new mod at the time anyways. And he'd been there a while, so.
That's fair.
MNG hasn't been a mod because he's never been that consistent in being active. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
also
true.
Zerix was like the most active person in the entire server.
Yeah, he has the most messages,
Dang.
with me coming in second place.
Yeah. Joe's probably next if we ever need a new mod.
Ooh,
But
I like
we
the sound of
Oh.
that. Oh.
I actually said, I
Dreams
really said in the
crushed.
mod chat like yesterday. I said, You guys think we should add Joe as a mod? Because I feel like he'd do the emotes.
No, don't. He'll ban me in like 2 seconds.
No, I won't ban anyone. My goodness.
I don't know.
He's gonna ban
No, I'm
me
not
if
gonna-
anyone.
Why does everyone think I'm gonna
Because
ban
I always
them?
talk about.
Podcast episode.
If I were to ban someone or kick someone without any reason, Shin and probably Wishes as well would be on my ass. Xerax wouldn't care.
No, you'd ban me because you're like, all right, now we got Nazi zombies back because me and Slep can play without Trennow. Now, Wishes. What is your all-time favorite anime?
Flip Flappers.
Foot Flappers.
Oh, that was
All right,
quick.
give us the basic the rundown of Foot Flappers.
That is not a small task.
Well, here, let me rephrase it then. Why is it your favorite?
It's my favorite just because there's a lot of stuff to it. There's so much
Like
in
layers?
that show. It is insane.
Layers.
There's last time I checked, I think it was like 52 pages. There's a 52-page Google document compiling every reference, every like reasoning, everything that's in Flip Flappers.
Hey, that sounds kind of like Aromanga Sensei.
Losses, stop.
Uh,
Just stop right
yeah,
there.
but it's actually interesting. It's also like super highly like
Yeah, speaking of stuff like that, I just read like this super in-depth analysis of Origairu. It was really freaking good. If anybody wants to read it, it's called like Yahari analysis. I'll ask Dark to put it in the description. But it's like, if you like Origairu, you should read it. It's really good. Especially if you haven't read the LNs, it goes over anything.
Isn't that also called like Snafu or something like that?
Yeah.
So yeah, Snafu is the other name if you're not aware of it.
yeah, I can find the
That show is gasoline, my man.
I can find the
Actually, that's probably my favorite anime.
So, is there, since we mentioned your favorite, what is like your all-time like least favorite that was just hot garbage? It was so bad you still remember it for how bad it was anime. Like the one that makes you livid. Your Citrus.
I don't really have
No,
a
that's V2.
citrus, but I'd probably say Tokyo Ghoul Route A, which
Yeah, you've been trashing that a lot
I
lately.
mean, originally I didn't have it as a 1, I had it as a 2, and then I read the manga.
This is on your Mal.
Wait, what show?
Tokyo Ghoul Route A.
Ray.
And these are your Mal ratings
It
for them,
wouldn't
right?
be as low. It would not be my least favorite show had I not read the manga and had they not made a season 3. Because
Okay. So they screwed it for you.
they didn't even screw it. It's just like I'm impressed with the level of idiocracy that you have to do to create Tokyo Ghoul Route A, and then do what they did, because they adapted season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, which was mostly fine. The anime's kind of bad, the manga's better, but the fight scenes are good, at least, so there's that. So season 1's okay. Follows the manga, which is pretty good. Season 2 partly follows the manga, and then it just goes way off in a completely different direction for an anime original ending, which was horrible, badly animated, and didn't make sense. And then compared to the manga,
Tokyo Ghoul
it's
has like
way...
the cringiest fucking fan base.
Yeah, because, I mean, the manga has a lot more heart than the
Anime original endings always seem to be
Yeah.
not exactly the best. And I'm
But
sure there
then
are some instances where it's good, but
The worst part about that is that they adapt season 2, which is Route A, and that's completely different from the way that's supposed to go in the manga. And then they adapt season 3, which is Tokyo Ghoul Re, which continues from Tokyo Ghoul the manga, where important things happen that they didn't adapt, so it doesn't make any sense in the anime because stuff literally did not happen in the anime, but they adapted it like it did. So I don't know.
Oh, High School DxD kind of did that in season 3.
Oh, did they?
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't read the
It was
manga,
dumb.
so.
It was dumb.
I haven't read the manga, but I know that that's like something of sort of contention and why the studio lost the rights to doing it and why we have that new studio with the awful art style
it's
right
not
for
that
season
bad.
4
Come on now.
is because it's bad. It's
not
bad.
that bad. You're just overreacting.
It looks like everything was made from construction paper in a 3rd grade classroom.
Oh, here.
I think that's
I
a
will say
little
this:
bit of an
the writing of the
exaggeration.
episodes, the writing of the episodes has improved dramatically because I actually didn't think I was going to finish it after I watched the first couple, but the last several have been really good. But the art style still
This
sucks.
is DxD.
The
yeah.
recent one is Hero, I think, right? Which
Yeah,
just
'cause
ended, I think,
it's
as
High
well?
School DxD Newborn Hero. That's how. Yeah, it didn't end it. It's still going.
Is it? I thought it ended.
Yeah. No.
Bro, there's so many shows that I've like been actually legitimately excited to watch, and then the art style just ruins everything. Especially when it's like CG. Like,
Yeah,
I
well,
was
it's a visual medium. If it sucks to look at, it kills the rest of it.
I was getting excited to watch Arpeggio of Blue Steel. I was like, oh, it actually looks pretty tight. And then it was CG, and I was like, oh.
Then there's that
And
the
then
new like harem anime that just got adapted from manga, like the Isekai one. And that
Isekai
animation is
Mao,
actually
that one?
really good, like surprisingly good.
It looks nice for what it is.
Yeah.
For like borderline H, it's
Yeah.
pretty good. But the same thing happened. There was a show. Don't remember what it was called. It was about like samurai people, and the art style was so gross. Like every time there was a fight scene, like this black liquid would like. There was this effect where it looked like it was dripping onto your screen.
Oh, Drifters.
But it looked really bad. No, not Drifters. And it was always there, so it was like really, really annoying. And I just couldn't watch the show because of the art, even though the story was like decent.
Dude, there's that show that people keep posting about. I don't know I think it's called like Skilled Teacher something son. But people say it's really good or something, but the character designs creep me the fuck out. Like everyone's got a massive head.
Assassination Classroom, or
No, it's
that great teacher. What's his face?
let's see if I can find it.
Onizuka. Great teacher Onizuka.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't tell you were looking something up there. Which is you might need to
This
type
one.
a
I
line.
definitely am.
My keyboard
Oh, that
is-
one.
Yeah, also there's the document for all 55 pages of...
Oh, you're talking about Takagi-san?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will put that document link then for Flip Flappers in
Yeah, you
the
can
description
read-
for the
it's a
vid.
fun thing to read. I've read all 55 pages. 'Cause,
Yeah, I was kind of interested in watching Takagi-san, but apparently things got like kind of weird in the OVA or something like that.
I just can't. Their heads are so big compared to their body. They look like 5-year-olds, and it creeps me out. I don't know.
No
Which
way.
is-
So you know how I was telling you about that Yahari analysis thing? Like not too long ago?
Yeah.
I was reading it yesterday, and now the website's down.
Oh, jeez.
I remember I read a lot of, or there were a lot of analysis posts back when it was airing. I didn't really read most of them though, because I don't know, a lot of them seemed kind of like, I don't know,
For Origairu or
Gairu, yeah. Back when
Yeah.
Zoku was airing.
a lot of them are kind of cringy, but this one was really well done. It included like links to all LN quotes. Like he had proof back in
Oh, really?
Like this dude spent years making this shit. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure someone
kinda.
saved it somewhere.
It's archived for sure. I just don't know where.
Was it on like their own website, or did they just post it
Yeah,
to
it
like
was
Reddit or
hosted on
something?
Times 10 host. Oh, I have it on my
Okay.
phone. Let me see. Oh no. Yep. Account has been
Gone?
suspended. It was open on my phone.
Oh,
and now it's
boy.
like busted.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I wonder. He had a bunch of clips from the anime, so it might have gotten like a.
Yeah,
CMV.
that makes
DMCA'd,
sense.
yeah.
It was Imgur's, but like I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it gets back up because it was really fun to read. Glad I finished it.
Yeah.
So, Wishes, what are you currently watching?
I'm currently watching the OVAs for Kokoro Connect.
Okay. So I take it. Well, obviously you must have seen the full show by then to get to the OVAs. Do you like it, or is it just kind of like, I'm already watched this far, I might as well finish out everything?
That is good. I think I gave it an 8.
It was good.
It
Giving an 8.
That's pretty good.
the characters.
I was thinking
like-
about watching Kokoro. I like the art style a lot.
Yeah. The only problem I have is the characters seem way too mature for their like age. Like everyone's like has a PhD like psychiatry. Like they're all like I don't know.
High
Like,
schoolers,
talking about-
probably.
The deep meaning of friendship and one character is like, if I change my personality to be depending on who I see, then am I me or am I the different ones, or am I still me except my personality is that I change? It's fucking
Fuck.
yeah. It's a little bit like over. It's also really like fast. Like
If you're confused by all this, listeners at home, this happens every time we play AMQ, where his niche as hell list just kills us all, and
He's
he'll
like,
rack up like
niche.
14 points.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
You want to know?
Yeah, him and if you wanna kill your chances of ever winning an AMQ, invite Wishes and Joe and just like watch as you've never heard of anything.
Joe watches the shit that nobody is seeing. Okay, Kokoro
Yeah.
Connect is number 123 on the Malice popularity. This is not an obscure show that I picked up out of nowhere.
I remember it being really
Okay,
popular,
okay,
too.
I give you that
It's
then.
It's like a pretty well-known show. The stuff I watch is pretty well-known. You guys seem to have this weird thought that I go to like the bottom of Mal.
See, here's the problem
look
with that is we've played AMQ with you, and we wonder where in the hell do you get some of these?
Yeah, name one. Okay.
I like the art style.
That's the problem.
for,
We
like,
can't name them. They're not memorable enough.
I really haven't
Kokoro Connect,
watched anything that obscure.
K-On, and then Amakage Market or whatever it's called. Like that art style's super cool, but you never see it used anymore. And it's like, why?
Tamako
It looks so
Market?
nice. Yeah, that shit.
I haven't watched I watched Tamako Love Story. That's a good show.
Yeah.
Also, I'm
That.
pretty sure those are. What'd you say? Tamako Market, Kokoro Connect, and what?
K-On.
Okay, 2 of those are KyoAni shows. Kokoro Connect
Yeah,
is
but the art's like
Silverlink,
exactly the
I'm
same.
pretty sure. Which I don't even know what else they've done, to be honest. I mean, they did Silver Spoon or something, but maybe I just think that because they have silver in their name.
Silver Spoon's the farming one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I've heard it's good. I was gonna watch it at some
Farming
point, but
is
yeah, Kokoro Connect is Silverlink, and Silverlink has also made Non Biori.
MNG likes that show.
I like
have
Non
not seen it
Biori.
yet because it seems boring.
It is boring. It took me an entire year to watch Non Biori, but I still gave it a 9.
Oh, it's pretty good.
It's like you really have to be in a specific mood for it, but when you are, it's like super relaxing and like cheerful. And Silverlink has done all the Prisma Ilya shows.
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy. Other than that, they honestly haven't done like anything. They've done like random stuff.
They probably got super rich off of Prisoner Ilya.
Yeah.
It's literally
Don't need to
like
make
just
anything
Prisma
else.
Ilya and random stuff I've never heard of. And not on Biori. They did Emoto Sai Irabat. Is that a T?
Oh, that show's good. That show's good.
Yeah, it's
Watch it.
something I'm not watching that shit, but so you guys
Hey,
talk
bro,
about
fight
it.
then.
Probably involves
Well,
a
Shards
lolly,
did,
so-
but I don't know where she went. Shards like died.
Yeah,
It's-
Shard kind of
the
died.
name is
I'm sorry.
A Sister's All You Need or something.
It's a misleading
Oh.
title.
I'm still not watching.
Oh, that one with Natuya or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pretty cute. Surprisingly, no lollies, so I'll give you that.
Okay, I have a question. Is the actual show have anything to do with like the art style of these characters on a real life background? That the like promo.
No, not really.
Okay, because that was the
I couldn't
entire
answer
reason
that.
I was gonna watch it when I saw it like last season. And if that's not actually in
Oh.
the show, I'm not watching it.
What do you mean, like on a?
Like, look
Yeah,
at the
I'll send you the
webpage.
yeah.
It's like characters on
It has
a
kind of a generic art
real
style.
life background, and it looks really cool.
Oh, I see what
Oh.
you're saying. Yeah, in that picture
if
you
it's not
linked.
actually like that, I'm
For
not
those
watching
who, for those who can't see, it really is just like basically someone took a photo and overlaid anime characters
it.
onto
Really
it.
cool art style.
It's
So
like
you,
Octopath.
It's not like Octopath.
No, that's
it's
not like
Adventures
Octopath
in
at all.
Gumball.
Oh, that's
speaking of games, though, you have some hot takes on Bloodborne, Wishes.
Dude, why do you always bring up Bloodborne to me?
Cause most people see it as okay. You say always. It's our second attempt at this, and quote unquote
Yeah, but
word
you
always.
mentioned it multiple
Because everyone
times.
loves Bloodborne who plays it, and then like Wishes just comes in one day to the chat and is just talking up a storm about how bad Bloodborne is. give us your rundown on it.
I mean,
We would be remiss if we didn't give you a chance to expose your bad taste.
Yes, please do.
Bloodborne is not that bad. It's just too easy, and
Oh, too easy, is it?
yeah, I died to like one boss more than 3 times. And every other boss I completed first or second. Like the last 5 bosses were all first try.
Internet tough guy over
Yeah.
there,
I-
good at the
I'm not
Souls
good at
games.
these It's just ridiculously
Have
easy.
you played Neo?
Have I played what?
Neo.
I've played part of it. I was gonna finish it after Bloodborne, but I've gotten sidetracked by working like all day.
To me, that game's harder than any of the Souls games. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, the hardest game I've ever played is probably Cave Story. When I tried, I don't know.
Oh, is that one of those things that gets? It's been released like 10,000 times now.
I think it got released it hasn't been released that many times. I think it was originally online for like free, I think. I know it went to the DS because that's where I played it first. I know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's on the Switch now, and I know it's on Steam now.
It is.
Um,
I pulled it up for the platforms here: Windows, Switch, 3DS, Linux, PSP, Wii, DS. Though it looks like it was actually a DSi game. It probably needed that extra
Oh,
bit
yeah.
of power
Well,
that the I had over
I
the original
had a
DS.
DSi XL. So
Oh my
Yeah,
boy!
Shit, stop flexing, bro. We didn't come on here for you
25th
to-
Mario Anniversary Special Edition or something.
Wait, what
God,
game? What game is this again?
Are you a big Nintendo fan? Cave Story.
Oh, okay.
Cave Story is one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game.
Okay.
But I've still never beaten Hell. I don't know if any of you have played that, but there is a level that's called Hell, and it's called Hell for good reason.
What is it? Is
You
it a
never-
platformer? I've never played it.
Yeah, it's like kind of a Metroid-ish, but
Metroidvania.
Not a true Metroidvania.
So
No,
though?
Dark wouldn't like
'cause-
that.
because the levels, it's like the levels
Oh, it looks
aren't
like a bullet
all
hell, maybe?
like connected really. Like you don't go from one part of the level and then like there's sections branching off, but you still kind of do. There's like a hub, and then you go to different areas, and then you go back to the hub, and yeah.
The art's really cool.
Yeah, the soundtrack's like the best part of it. Also, that shit slaps. Yeah, I love that game. I was gonna try and beat Hell, and I gave up.
You've never like cracked and just Googled
Okay.
a walkthrough for
Oh,
it?
you have to play that game with a walkthrough.
One sec, Wishes. You can't not tell me. This is not right here, bro. What are you playing? That's a cat shooting nut projectiles.
Oh yeah, the story's a little. The story is like. Honestly, the story's kind of like Nier. So.
Oh yeah, you like Nier a
everyone's
lot.
a fucking robot or rabbits.
Have you only played Automata, or have you played the other Nier
I've
games?
watched the Nier games. I did not feel like playing
Okay.
that because there's some questionable gameplay.
The first Nier isn't that good. The story's just interesting.
Yeah, there's some questionable gameplay elements in the first Nier, to say the least.
Yeah, the original studio doing Nier had a lot of trouble with it, because Nier was supposed to be really like sequel to Drakengard, because Drakengard never did well, so it's more of like a... It's still in the
Spiritual
Drakengard
sequel?
verse, I want to say, but now Nier Automata is just like...
No,
That
it's
Platinum
still in
did
the
that,
Drakenverse.
so-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, kind of, because
Yeah,
it's like alternate
The universe
in
for
the Draken. It's
Nier
weird.
and Drakengard is a mess. I don't know why they've done it this way. They like the
It's fucking
first
Yoko
Drakengard like has pretty much like nothing to do, and then like the third one is really relevant, and then there's like a million light
So,
novels
I
and
think what the
mangas
timeline is-
and stage plays. It's
Stage
a mess.
plays?
So there's the
Yes,
first
there is
one,
Stage plays.
and then the second one is non-canon, or it's like an alternate ending to the first one. The third Drakengard is a prequel that explains how everything came to be.
Fuck.
And then the beginning of Nier is the end of either Drakengard 3 or Drakengard 1, I don't remember. So that's the beginning of the first Nier game. And then Nier Automata takes place like several thousand years after the end of the first Nier game. So that's what's going on, and they're probably going to add on to it because Yoko Taro has another project coming up.
Yeah. You know, his original idea for Nier, which I still really want a game like this because it sounds awesome, is like dark fantasy kind of, where like all the bosses they're all named after like what's that dude's name? Grimm, the Grimm fairy tales, who made like
Oh, Grimm's Fairy
yeah,
Tales?
they're
Yeah.
all named after like those classic fairy tales.
Like Red Riding
Yeah,
Hood,
and it was
Cinderella.
supposed to be
Edgy.
like dark kind of classical fantasy, so like super scary big bad wolf and like I don't know, the three piggies, you know.
That'd be pretty
Three
cool. Like if they did the Three
I
Pigs,
don't
like
know.
if you guys have played The Witcher 3, The Crones, like that'd be sick. I'd
Yeah,
play that.
I really like the idea of like a super dark kind of like Baba Yushka. You remember Baba Yushka?
That's the chicken foot house
Yeah.
lady, right?
That just sounds like babushka, which is always
'Cause
those
it's
stupid
supposed to.
memes. You
I think
read.
it's a Russian
I
story.
think it's a Russian pun, but I don't speak Russian, so don't quote me on that. Because the person who lives
I
in
don't
the
know who I
house-
like better, Yoko Taro or Hideo Kojima right now, but they're both amazing. Even though Hideo Kojima's not good
I
anymore.
like Kojima, and I follow this Twitter account that's like a parody of Kojima, but honestly sometimes I have to like double check to make sure that it's not actually him, because he posts like dumb stuff, but also I can see Kojima actually posted
Kojima?
Yep.
Kojima's account is just marketing, basically. He's like, check out this
But
new merch. He's literally the Asian Jake
I've
Paul.
never actually played a Kojima game, so
Oh, Metal Gear Solid's great. I don't know why none of you guys have played them.
I didn't play the Metal Gear games because I just didn't feel like going all the way back and like emulating. I tried to play 5.
They just haven't been of
Oh.
interest to me.
I tried to play 5. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I stopped.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to get into if you don't, like, because especially 5, because 5 is basically just 3 extended stories, so if you haven't played 3, everything's hella confusing.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck was
Or
going
one.
on.
Don't skip a game then, I guess, yeah.
You can just watch an analysis video, honestly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I could.
It's mainly
That's true.
cutscenes anyways.
And then, like, if you haven't played Ground Zeroes, the ending doesn't make any sense.
Fair enough.
So what's the? Because you have a really particular username. The full of it is just WhereWishesCome. What is the origin of your username, Wishes?
So a while ago, like one of the first anime I watched, probably like the 5th maybe, was Clannad and Clannad After Story, which was my favorite. I think it was my favorite anime until I think I watched Toradora after that. I think I watched that after because I liked Clannad so much, I want to say, and I was like, I wanted another popular romance thing that people said was good.
To fill the void in your life, right?
Yeah. And so I made a new name around the time because I was like starting to use the internet more, and I still didn't know what to make my name. Before that, it had been like, what are the names I used before? Like Calvin and CJ Goop, because my name.
CJ.
Yeah.
Dude, just go back to
Yeah.
that.
The C-
Wishes was a mistake. CJ Goop is what he always should have been called.
Do you want to be in Wishes? I mean CJ Goop.
because my first name's Calvin, my middle name's Joseph, so CJ, and then I liked Ben 10 at the time. Ben 10's a great show. Shit's great. I don't know about like the last seasons, but you know, I haven't seen it in probably like 10 years either, but at the time. Anyways, Goop was my favorite like alien or whatever they transformed into. So
The name's Goop.
yeah,
CJ Goop.
Goop is by far the best transformation. I hated forearms. Forearms can go die.
Bro, he changed to him every time. But he was
Forearms
the
is so
lamest.
boring.
So annoing.
So annoying.
I like the fire moth. guy.
Forearms and gray matter.
Fire ice
Gray
moth.
matter literally was so useless. He got
Was that the tiny
Yeah.
dude that's like
yeah.
smart?
He literally turned into gray matter most of the time to like crawl in a fucking air vent or something. Like I don't know. The Gen 1 aliens.
Why don't you
were-
just like run at the speed of sound, the freaking wheel float?
I was okay with that one.
Whatever, man.
The Gen 2 aliens are way better than Gen 1. Just throwing it out there. Like, why would you ever take, I don't even remember what the hell its name is, the fire dude from Gen 1. Why would you ever take that over
The
fucking
magma, like,
Swamp
rocket
Fire?
guy?
Swamp Fire is sick. I love Swamp Fire. And then there's, like, Echo, Dr. X or whatever. I don't fucking...
I don't even
Alien
remember
X.
half of
Alien X is ridiculously broken, but, you know, it was a kid's show, so whatever.
Bro, the fire moth guy. Don't tell me I'm tripping out.
The Fireball?
Yeah, dude. Big
You mean
Chill.
the
That's what his name is.
speed of
Big
sound guy
Chill?
or whatever that can fly.
Nah, Big Chill. And then he turned into a fire guy at some
Wait,
point.
Big Chill wasn't a
I'm
moth?
not crazy. He was totally moth.
Going crazy.
Big Chill is a humanoid moth-like
Oh
alien.
yeah. Big Chill. I feel like he never used Big Chill. I don't remember Big Chill like
He
at
didn't,
all.
but he was like my favorite character.
Oh yeah, also the worst character in Gen 2 was the dude that was just big. You remember that dude? I don't remember his name.
Gigantosaur or
Yeah.
whatever.
Literally, all he does is be big.
Humongosaur, that's what it was.
Sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
Humongousaur was like the first one, wasn't it? And then, yeah.
It's like the
Are we
dude
really
that,
talking about Ben
Humongousaur
10
was
still?
Gen 1. Then, I forget what its name
Oh, you're
is.
awake, Dark. Back.
ultimate
Fuck it,
Humongosaur.
I'm looking up all Ben 10 aliens.
Ben 10
God,
Aliens
I just
Wiki.
saw
Very
Rule
determined.
34 Swamp Fire. I did not need to see that.
Oh.
Blocks. This
Wait,
dude's
I need
just
pictures.
Legos.
Where-
Blocks looks like a gorilla made out of Legos.
Yeah, I don't know what they've done in
Was there ever a Ben 10 video
Oh
game?
yeah, I'm sure there
I
was.
played the fuck out of them.
Oh, alright then.
Do you guys remember Bakugan?
Yes.
The name sounds familiar,
It's
but
like the little
Bro, I was
dinosaur
so
things
into
that transferred
Bakugan.
into a ball.
Let's see.
let me Google
They're
that.
like marbles.
When you put them on metal, they pop up.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
I had so many of those. That and Beyblade.
Oh,
I
yeah,
had a couple
Way
of
Big.
those.
There it is. Way Big. Way Big was trash. I hate Way Big.
I do remember these actually. Now that I think about it.
Way Big? That's a legit
Yeah,
character.
Way Big is the biggest being in Ben's
I
arsenal.
wonder what he does.
He's 100 feet tall.
That's the stupidest
Yeah, honestly,
name.
a lot of the Gen 1s were useless. Like, when do you ever remember having him use fucking Upgrade?
Dude, their character designers are probably like illegal.
Upgrade was useless. Okay, Ripjaws half the time he turns into Ripjaws, he just flops on the ground. He's a fucking fish. Why would you ever need that? Eye Guy? Who remembers Eye Guy? This guy's disgusting.
I don't remember
He's
any of
literally
these.
just a guy covered with eyes.
Oh, what is that for? That's
Yeah, I
so
don't know.
gross. And his eyes are
Remember
ears.
Ghost Freak?
That's like
though?
Lovecraftian.
Ghost Freak was like broken levels. Ghost Freak? I feel like Ghost Freak always got used. Yeah, there's like a lot of them in Gen 1, honestly.
Oh, I remember Ghost Freak.
But I feel like he only used like Ghost Freak, Forearms, and Diamond Head.
Was Diamond
Diamond
Head?
Head's just the
I'm
guy
trying to
who's got
remember.
diamonds.
It's been a while.
Anyways, is there like another topic we should move to?
Yeah.
I can talk about Ben 10 for days.
I can certainly
Years.
tell. Well, yeah, maybe we should move on to a different question now.
I don't even remember how we got to Ben 10. So, okay. Oh yeah, we were talking about you. Okay, let's see. Go on down the list here. What would be interesting to ask Wishes?
What's your
So I
favorite
know-
anime? Oh wait, we already
No,
asked
we already
that.
asked that.
Football.
You could ask
Two
about
guys, you were too
my
engrossed in
top
Ben 10.
anime instead of just my favorite.
Alright, give us the rundown.
I can just read them off. Perfect Blue. It's a movie. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Clannad After Story. Toradora. K-On! Season 2. Hunter x Hunter 2011. Psycho Pass. Nagi no Asakara. Your Lie in April. Yuki Yuna. Koi no Katachi. Hibike Season 2. Kuzu no Honkai. Flip Flappers. Tsuki ga Kire. Sorayori Motui Basho. That's all of them.
So
I didn't hear
you said
Neko
Gurren.
Para in there, buddy.
What?
You haven't seen Neko Para?
Wasn't it
Isn't
only
that a
one
game?
episode?
No, there's an OVA, an hour-long OVA, funded by
I
Kickstarter.
don't watch OVAs.
With that one guy that spent like $1,000 to
Oh yeah, I
get
heard
OC
about
in
that.
there.
Didn't it suck?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's just
So,
a game minus 8 scenes.
You've been trying to get me to watch Gurren Lagann, right? That's like your only mecha you like, because if I remember correctly, you don't really like mecha anime,
Yeah,
right?
there's only two genres I actively avoid, and it's mecha and military. I'm okay with
I
every
can
other genre.
I can kind of understand military. Mecha I do like, like Macross. I like Gundam.
There, I mean,
Some
there
more
are.
obscure
like,
ones.
I
FMP
can
is
like
good.
mecha. I love Gurren Lagann, obviously. Code Geass I really liked, for the most part. The parts that I didn't like didn't really have anything to do with the mecha, but yeah, the writing in that show takes a little bit of a strange turn, to say the least.
I like, spoiler alert, I liked Gurren Lagann until like the wedding thing.
Till the wedding.
You know what I'm
That's
talking
literally
about?
like the last episode. What are you
I
talking?
know. That's when I stopped liking it. That shit was so
That's not even like
depressing.
the last episode. You're talking like last 5 minutes of the last episode.
You can't tell me that shit
That's
wasn't
literally the
depressing.
last.
So you
scene
didn't
in
like the
show.
ending,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Speaking of bad endings, what endings have let you the
Oh my
most down
God,
in
it's
either
just
video
because.
games or
Minus
anime?
Tokyo Ghoul.
Easily just because. Just
I still need to watch that.
yeah. Well,
Sounds familiar.
the worst girl gets picked. So.
Mm.
Alright, that's my like first.
The Ami of the show gets picked.
Oof.
I don't know. The show's. I honestly probably would have given it like an 8 or something. I think I gave it a 6 because by far the best girl got fucking shafted.
Is it like a
It
harem?
pissed me off. Not
Oh,
really.
I
that
thought
one.
you didn't
yeah,
like harem
yeah, yeah.
either.
Yeah, I
I feel like you have told me about this
It's
before
not a
too,
harem.
Joe.
I think
Yeah,
there's only, like, two girls that are into him.
I completely agree with you. Wishes the best girl did get pretty shafted. So
Yeah, that's my like gut
Oh.
answer. If I had to go with like an actual, the worst ending, let's look at my lower scores. I think Roka no Yusha is definitely up there. I don't know. I
Yusha.
don't want to like spoil
oh,
it too
that
much,
one.
but
Ugh, that one.
they
That
spend
was
the
fine.
entire
Everyone just gives it a
time
hard rap.
trying to solve a mystery about like they're like, there's like, I honestly don't even remember it.
You want
But
me to explain it?
imagine- yeah, you can explain it because I remember.
Okay,
like,
so-
vaguely, but...
Essentially, it's like you like a group of heroes gets picked by like a goddess or something like that. And they need to go off and fight the Demon King, and there's usually always only 6 of them. But in this story, there's 7 of them, so it means one of them is a fake. And that's mainly what the mystery around the anime is about, like figuring out who's the 7th.
Yeah,
And-
yeah. And then
yeah.
it spends
Oh, I saw
the
this on
entire
Mal.
13 episodes is about this, mind you. Last episode, or I don't know when they figured it out. At some point they figure it out, like right
I think
at the
it's
end.
I think it's the last
And
episode.
then the last episode ends with another character coming in and be like, "Hey, I'm the 8th," and it was some dumb shit.
You can spoil it, bro. We're
Okay,
spoiler
yeah.
heavy here.
Should I spoil like the light novel stuff?
I don't care.
I haven't read the
Okay,
light
no,
novels,
okay.
so that's irrelevant to how much I hated the ending of the anime.
I was very curious about it because I'm like, oh, you know, it could be worse. Like maybe it gets better, but yeah, you know that whole spiel about like finding the fake. Yeah, they do it like 3 more times, like the exact same
Yeah.
fucking thing.
That show sucks, but it's not.
I
give
mean,
it
the
a
girl's
4,
cute.
I think. Yeah, dude. give
The
it a
girl's cute.
4.
I'll give it that much.
Moving on from that, this is the controversial one. I didn't like the ending of Shinsekai Yori, like, at all. I mean, I didn't really like the start.
Have either of y'all
that,
seen
but-
that?
If you haven't seen that, we just
Maybe,
leave
let me
it
see.
at that, because I don't want to spoil it, because a lot of people really like it, but I did not like
Sounds
it.
familiar.
Other endings I hated.
I've
Give us-
seen like
Give us
2
the wishes
episodes.
hot takes. Like, where's the controversial stuff you say on the reg?
Me hating Shinsekai Yori is pretty controversial. It's like one of the
Yeah,
most
I know
popular
Shinsekai
shows.
Yori gets a lot.
It has an average of an
Of, like,
8.5 on Mal. I gave it a 3.
Mm. Oh, well, that's a bit of a disparity.
Is that the one where they kill like the rat people and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen like 2 episodes of that, 2 or 3.
Did you side with the rat people wishes?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, that's like what the entire show's about, is if you should side with the rat people. But then, at the end, they do this whole thing that's like supposed to be this massive twist, and it is like pretty obvious and not that impactful to me at all. So it just, I don't know. I don't know why. Just for some reason, I just don't like that show. And a lot of people, there's one episode at like near the start where some dudes start fucking, and a lot of people,
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of gay shit. You know, male and female, mind you. But yeah, a lot of people drop it there for some reason. I don't know. I didn't have any problem with that.
Equal opportunity
It was
anime.
a little weird.
There's a
but
lot of death, isn't
a
there?
lot of death.
Like a shit ton of people die.
Potentially, yeah. I don't think they don't really show it, but like towns get burned down and stuff. So probably. Speaking of a lot of death.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember it
Yeah.
like not being my thing. Like it was too oppressive of a show, like heavy.
Yeah, speaking of a lot of death, another ending I hated was the ending of A Kame ga Kill.
Oh, dude. Oh, I agree with you on that. That was.
I don't think I've ever seen that, so
Yeah, don't.
don't.
The show's good until the ending.
It's
in my
okay
opinion.
until the ending.
I wish they had done more with Akame. She was a cool character that they did Zero with.
They didn't do anything with any of the characters. All they did is kill them. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's not a good show.
And the ending for the anime like doesn't explain anything that they do from the source material. Like, you know the tsundere, the pink hair?
Yeah, vaguely.
You know what I'm talking? She has like a gun. Her and the MC just straight up get married, and like, he's a dragon.
Oh.
And I'm pretty
Didn't,
sure
like,
they have
everyone-
kids, and it doesn't. Like,
Spoiler alert, didn't like everyone die at the end? I thought I remembered
that's
literally
what
everyone.
that's what I thought, and then I wikied it, and it's like, nah, bro, they get
What? I
married.
thought they literally like explicitly made the main character die.
No, the main character turns into a dragon.
I don't even remember how bad it was.
Cause like the armor stuff like takes over his body, and he
Yeah,
turns into a
was it
dragon.
that implied that he died?
No, he is the dragon.
What the fuck?
Rock the dragon.
Yeah.
If I may interject here, there's an interesting question that Xerax has recommended to ask. Why don't you like pizza, Wishes?
I love pizza.
What do you eat on a Saturday night?
What do I eat on a Saturday night?
Because, like, well, you say you love pizza. Unless Xerax is just
Pulling our chain.
memeing me
Yeah.
here.
I love pizza.
What kind of pizza is your favorite?
Probably a lot of cheese.
I mean, you're not ordering here,
Light
but
on the sauce.
One of 3 ingredients required to make a pizza.
I mean, one of the best parts about pizza is that it's like always different. So,
I guess that's fair.
like,
Do you like Red Baron frozen
I
pizza?
don't even know if they have that. If they do, where I live, if they do, I've never eaten it.
You should try it.
Dark, how much do you have stockpiled right now?
Well, today I had 2 boxes of the singles, which come in 2 packs, and I have a brick oven crust and a classic crust. I ate one of the singles for lunch, though.
My man's living off of Red
I
Baron.
just
I really do eat it like
I will
4
leave
times
it
a
on
week.
your grave.
the good part
Yeah.
about working in a
Like-
restaurant is I can just eat at the restaurant, so I don't have to like eat at home anymore.
See, I would agree with you,
Yeah, I'm
but
like a lifeguard.
if you work at a restaurant, I find it's like you get kind of tired of eating it so often. Like I got tired
Yeah,
of
that's
eating
why
at my
I
job.
start
so-
making weird shit. I
Oh.
start just mixing everything,
Oh,
coming up with some new stuff.
I actually jacked up my feet really bad because I live in Florida and it's hot. So I'm a lifeguard and I really, really wanted McDonald's, and there's a McDonald's like 2 minutes away, or 2 miles
Mhm.
away. So I have a 30-minute break, and I don't have sneakers. I have slides. So I
Oh,
took off my
jeez.
slides
Oh.
and started sprinting down the road trying to get to McDonald's in under 30 minutes to get my 10-piece McNuggets. And I tore like all the skin off of the ball of my foot.
all
Because-
that,
Oh.
all that for just some,
But I did get the nuggies.
not even fries,
I
man.
did
Come
get the
on,
nuggies.
For only 10 of them,
Not
not even
too.
fries,
Nuggies.
really?
Top 10 anime endings. I didn't have time. I had to get back in like 10 minutes.
Have you considered one of those vehicles with 4 wheels
Yeah.
and an engine?
Or even a bike?
Bro, I like My Hero Academia full cowled to get back to the pool on time. That was insane.
What are you supposed?
No
is
bloody
there,
Well
courses
wishes.
No, not really.
read? What do they think you're gonna do on your break then?
Bring food or Uber Eats, but the one time I got Uber
Uber
Eats, they were like
Eats.
40 minutes late.
You're ordering Uber Eats to a pool?
Yeah, it has an
What the
address.
fuck? I don't know. That sounds really weird to me.
Although like only weird. I wanted KFC, but the KFC didn't have it.
Oh,
Oh. I actually went to KFC for the first time in like months because, I don't know, KFC just sucks most of the time. But their $5 fill-ups are actually a pretty good deal. So I actually had one of those this weekend, and it was actually pretty good. I ate there, and so like everything was actually like hot, and I wonder if I had gone through the drive-through perhaps.
I've never gone to KFC.
Yesterday I sleep
You're
texted
really
my
not
mom
missing
I want to
much.
go to KFC tomorrow, and I don't remember sending it.
Like, if there's a bone in something I'm eating, I'm not eating it.
You don't like bones? I've never had an issue with KFC, but Church's chicken, I've had like bone
Oh,
shards.
who the hell eats at churches?
I've had like bone shards in it. It's really nasty.
It had shards in it. Why would you eat in shards?
So that's where.
Oh,
she
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
don't think Eat Shards even watches these.
Probably not.
Yeah.
She's been
Every
gone
time
for a while.
I
don't
talk
know
to
how-
Shards, he's always like, "Don't invite me on your podcast. I don't want to be on your podcast."
Shards is a girl.
Is she really?
Possibly.
Joe's a non-believer. I think Shards is a girl.
I mean, I have no reason to.
I've
not
never
believe.
heard them in voice, so.
She said she doesn't want to go in voice chat because there's creep. So nobody really knows.
Sarah almost
but-
banned Shards a few times because he was getting really annoyed.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Facts. Me and Shards used to be really good friends, and then like, I don't know.
You had a
we just
falling
stopped
out.
talking, I guess.
Yeah.
I keep meaning to play Mario Kart with Shards because we both have Switches in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So like, we need to set something up, but we live in really different time zones, so we don't catch each other often.
You just gotta
Yeah,
stay up
we
to
made, like,
random
the-
hours, like I do.
We made like the Nayuda militia a while back,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it just like fell apart. I don't know. She's never on when I am, ever.
I don't
All
think she's like
by
ever on in
yourself.
general. I haven't
Yeah.
seen her say anything in the chat for a long time. But I'm also not around in the chat for like 10 hours a day, so.
So we're just about out of time here. Is there anything you want to specifically mention, real quick before we wrap up, Wishes?
Yeah, I want to tell Shin to start doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like, he's gotta finish Danganronpa, okay? I don't care.
Oh,
if he
that's
hates
true.
it.
By it. I thought it was server related. No, it's
But
Yeah,
Shin's
I thought you
got
were
a lot
making
of
shots at my
games
boy.
and anime he's gotta fucking watch, okay?
Jesus.
This dude, he's wasted all his time on Elder Scrolls Online when he's got
And work.
Like, he hasn't even worked that much, okay? Every time I see him, he's playing Elder Scrolls Online. He's gotta finish Danganronpa so he can play V3. First Danganronpa is, like, pretty good. Second one's better. And the third one is a 10 out of 10. He's gotta play Indivisible. He's gotta finish God of War. He's gotta watch, like, 5 different shows at this point. Hinamatsuri,
He's been watching Comic
Sorayori.
Girls.
A lot of shows, basically.
Yeah, he say he hated the show and he's still watching it.
I mean, just giving it a chance, I guess.
She needs to get on his shit so I can talk to someone. Because nobody else... Well, Hip
So-
said he's gonna watch Sorayori soon. So, I'm excited to see how many times he doesn't cry.
It's
Speaking of Hip, I'm debating watching Chuni. Have you seen Chuni, Wishes?
Yeah.
Do you recommend, or is it just like his absolute favorite? So it's like, of course he's gonna love it, because I'm curious to see if it's actually good or not.
I'm probably not the best person to ask, because I watched Chuni originally. I, like, started it a long time ago, because I know that it was about, like, kids, like, I don't know how to describe it, like, being Chuni.
Freaks.
And, like, imagining all these fights and stuff. I thought it was gonna be more, like, psychological, like...
Oh, so it was not as near
I
as
thought it was
serious
gonna
as
be,
you
like,
thought it was
really
gonna be.
serious and, like, go into, like, how these characters need to stop, like, being so delusional, but, like, they can't. They just want to, like, escape. I thought it was gonna be, like, dark and serious and, like, still romantic, and it's not at all. And also, I don't like eye patches.
oh. Well, that's a bit of a
So
downer.
I dropped it in like episode 3.
Oh,
Oh
well,
wow! Ouch!
Hip, if you're watching this, I'm
I don't
very, very
dislike
sorry.
the show though. I mean, I don't want to watch it, but I don't have a problem.
I gave it
with
an 8 out of 10, if that helps at all.
Do you just like not like Moe?
There's like a mood I kind of have to be in, and I don't really like pure moe. There's got to be like
I agree
something
with that.
behind it, kind of.
I usually like romantic elements if it's Moe.
I like moe with like an interesting premise, I guess, kind of like moe girls going to Antarctica, which is Toradora. That's like my second favorite show of all time now. But yeah, in general, I don't really watch moe. I kind of avoid like moe and harem shows. But unlike mecha and military, I wouldn't specifically not watch a show because it's moe or harem. That said, I don't think I've ever enjoyed a harem show.
Okay. Well, we just broke an hour, so that's pretty much it
I
for our
just
time
shattered
block.
That hour.
Um,
That hour is...
is there any shout outs anybody wants to give?
Watch Zvez the World Plot.
No.
Yeah, I'd like to shout out my Snapchat.
God damn.
I said it last time, but that one got deleted. So, shouting it out again.
That's why he deleted
Add me
it.
on Snapchat. I'm losing all my friends next year, so I need new friends.
It's gonna be a little hard for them to add you without knowing the username.
Yes.
Okay, the username is AMPCOWVIN.
Only
Amp
Adam if you're a
Calvin.
female.
Alright then.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoy. We all hope you enjoyed it. Again, it's Dark Trennow. I'm.
Say it like an idol.
Can we kick this
Hi.
guy?
I think we should.
Arigato minasan. Okuro smash.
Yeah, kick him quick
Yeah,
before he can.
Yeah. So this has been Dark Trennow with I'm Always Losing.
What's up?
SmilingJoe125.
Yep.
And Where Wishes Come.
Arigato desu.
Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see y'all next
Fucking
time.
speak.